When Elon Musk said that the Tesla Model Y would be the best-selling car in the world in 2023, the media mocked him. Most of them did. It's fair to say that because that's what happened. This year, it's bizarre. No one's really said anything about the fact that it looks like Elon Musk will be correct. Now, in China and Europe, the Tesla Model Y is the best-selling car. And I'm not saying it's the best-selling EV, it's just the best-selling car. What is so strange about this is the best-selling car has never been a premium car in the history of the planet. Now, if you want to say the Model Y is not premium, that's okay. The best-selling car has never been a higher-priced car, a car priced like the Model Y. It's never happened in the history. And it's also never ever happened before that the best-selling car in the world was an electric car. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. It's great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. My name's Sam Evans and I'm coming to you from Australia. The Tesla Model Y is the best-selling car in China for the first 6 months of this year. It's also the best-selling car in Europe. Model Y, best-selling car in the UK last month, also in Germany and also in France. They're the only 3 countries we have official data for so far. Now, of course, it was also the best-selling car in Norway, but that's of no surprise to anyone, I'm sure. So what all this means, the best-selling car in the world, in Europe, this year was the Model Y. It was the best-selling car in June as well. It outsold cars like the Dacia Sandero and the Volkswagen T-Roc and the Volkswagen Golf. Now, it wasn't long ago that the Volkswagen Golf was the untouchable best-selling car in Europe. It was so far ahead that no one would have ever predicted that a mid-sized crossover electric car that looks a bit odd would become the best-selling car only a couple of years later. And the Volkswagen Golf would drop from first down to fourth. And probably this year, fifth or sixth, if that. European sales of the Model Y in the first half of the year tripled to 125,144. That's from 40,000 in the first 6 months of last year. However, these are preliminary figures. Can't say these figures are exactly spot on. It comes from Dataforce from Automotive News. The very cheap, in comparison, Dacia Sandero hatchback and the Volkswagen T-Roc had 118,883 sales and 107,250. So Tesla is not that far ahead of the Dacia Sandero. It's only 7,000 vehicles ahead. So it's going to be a close race. I think Tesla can probably get the win though. And the reason I say that is because they have increased their production at their factory in Germany. And they're also now making the standard range version. So they now make 3 different versions of the Model Y in Germany. In June alone, Tesla sold 30,000 Model Ys in Europe. That's an increase of 104% year over year. It was the Model Y's second best month ever after March, when 46,262 vehicles were sold. In comparison, Tesla's second best seller, the Model 3, even saw its sales rise a surprising 115% in June to 13,000, while 12,700. It outpaced the sales growth of the Model Y for the first time this year, but as you can see, a lot more Model Ys were sold. With a total of 38,843 sales in the first half of the year, Model 3 ranked 50th in Europe's list of top sellers. And obviously, comparing 38,843 to Model Y's 125,000, there's a massive difference between the two. Will be interesting though to see when the new Model 3 comes out, if it can start catching back up to the Model Y. I don't think it can, but I mean, it could be able to increase its sales figures versus the first half of the year. If we combine Model 3 and Model Y sales together, Tesla has delivered 164,000 cars in Europe this year. That's nearly double what they delivered in the first 6 months of last year. So Tesla sales this year have grown by 85,000, making up 35% of the increase in electric vehicle sales in Europe this year. In the second quarter of the year, Tesla delivered 466,000 cars worldwide, putting them on track to possibly deliver around 2 million cars for the entire year of 2023. But we do have some challenges in the automotive industry. There is a glut, a massive glut of vehicles. There's a glut in America now. Dealers have too much inventory, but they're actually still continuing to produce more cars than they need or than they can sell. But in China, the glut is enormous. There's not as much of a glut in Europe, but there will be. It's unquestionably going to happen. Tesla's actual orders have apparently declined. Now, I don't know if that's true. That's what some experts are saying. Be interesting to see, because it seems to me experts often say that and then the order deliveries end up being a bit different to what the experts have to say. Either way, the key message to take away here. By the end of this year, it's almost certain the best-selling car in the world will be electric. It's almost certain it'll be the Tesla Model Y. That's very important for the growth of electric cars worldwide. Whether you hate Tesla, whether you love Tesla, whether you don't even care about Tesla, it doesn't really matter. The point is, the world's changing. We're using electric cars more and more. We're buying more and more electric cars. That's a good thing. That's a good thing for the air quality you breathe. It's a good thing for the fact we're moving away from fossil fuels. Because eventually, almost all energy produced worldwide will be renewables. Why? It's cheaper. It's better and it's cheaper. And that renewable energy will be used to power all the world's vehicles. Imagine how much better the air will be to breathe in all the world's major cities. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching.